Hey everyone, I've got another unboxing and first impressions review for you. This time I'm reviewing the Noogo, spelled X-N-O-O-G-O, LED portable projector. Amazon has tons of portable projectors on there, and the research took me hours and hours to find the perfect one that I think will work for my needs. The specifications that I chose on this was that it does support 4K. It is more native 1080, so I don't believe it's a full 4K projector, but it will support 4K inputs and will project in 1080. And the 1000 ANSI, ANSI rating, which I believe is the most important when you're looking for brightness for the projector. So, with that said, I chose this projector. It was the sub $300 category, which is my budget for this project, and I wanted to see if this one will work for my needs. So, without further ado, let's get into the box and see what all comes with it. I will set it up. I did purchase a screen separately, and I'll set it up and we'll see exactly how bright it is with a little daylight around us. So let's get into the box. Okay, first thing I see, what looks to be a carrying case. Soft material, has a nice handle. All right, let's put the box aside for a moment and we'll take a look at the case. So the case itself is your standard material. It is tough material. It should stand up to carrying it around, dropping it, hopefully not dropping it, but scuffs. It is a tough material. You can hear by me rubbing my finger across it what it sounds like. So let's unzip and get inside. It's got two zippers, go to the back corners, flip it open. There are straps just like a suitcase that holds it in place. Okay, and the projector itself is quite large. All right, guys, give me just a minute here. We'll do a quick edit and I'll get it out of the packaging so you can look at it a little better. All right, now we're back. I do have the projector out, but I figured we would show you the inside of the case first. On the left side here, there is a soft divider. In there, we do have a remote control. We have the power cord. Looks like your standard power plug that usually comes with most desktop PCs. This is a 1/8" phono to 1/8" phono, probably for audio inputs or outputs. This here is an HDMI cable. And this cable here are your older RCAs with a single 1/8" phono style connector. In the bottom here we have the product user manual. And if you like things online, user guides, you can scan these QR codes and view them online. All right, I've got the actual projector here in my hand, and I will say that it is quite heavy. The logo here of the manufacturer brand name, and this looks like the infrared receiver for the remote. We've got the lens cap over here. There is no string or cord, so it just comes off and discard it that way. So here's the lens, and these two dials here, one is for focus and one is for keystone. If you're not sure what those are for, then look them up in the user manual. The side here is just cooling vents. On the back here are the business end of it. We've got a VGA, which is nice if you want to plug a computer in. It does appear to have another infrared port there for use of the remote from either side. We've got two USB ports, two HDMIs, and of course the two 1/8" phono inputs. And it looks like an SD card slot. So if you actually have an SD card, perhaps you can look at photos directly from the unit itself. On the top here we have the buttons. We've got power, and then there's some arrows, an OK and a return, and an M and an S key. So I'm not sure exactly what that's for, but let me get this thing set up and we'll take a look at it when it's actually functional. I've got the projector set up and functional, so let's take a look around it. As you can see here, projector is on, the light is coming out of the lens. There is a small foot under here. It is very short, so you might need to use something else to prop it up. It does have a constant fan noise coming out of it. It's not horribly loud, but if you have enough volume coming out of it, you'll never notice it. The buttons back here do light up. And we do have the focus and keystone. As you can see, there's still some sunlight in the room, but the image is pretty good considering how bright it is in here. I really can't wait to see what it's like after dark. This is kind of the setup screen, and as you can see that the colors are quite bright. It is legible, and I'm very impressed with the brightness during daylight. That's going to be one of my main reasons for using this, is for a class, so that way it can be used in somewhat daylight. So I'm really impressed. If you guys are looking for a projector on Amazon in the sub $300 category, highly recommend you check this one out.